In the wild, nature is a merciless battlefield, where survival depends on strength, instincts, and relentless willpower. Every creature, regardless of its size or power, is locked in a constant battle to secure its place in this unforgiving world. In this harsh environment, there is no room for weakness or hesitation. Every move, every decision, could mean the difference between life and death. One mistake could cost you everything, even your very life. The African puff adder, one of the largest members of the viper family, is a prime example of nature's deadly craftsmanship. Known for being the heaviest venomous snake in the world, with fangs reaching up to 5 centimeters, it delivers a venomous bite more lethal than any other snake. This dangerous predator is infamous for its role in numerous human fatalities across Africa, earning the nickname, the Silent Killer. The African puff adder's diet is a reflection of its opportunistic nature. It primarily preys on smaller creatures like rodents, lizards, and even other snakes, including the venomous mamba and cobra. However, in the vast wilderness of Kruger National Park, where the hunt for survival is constant, even the greatest predators can become prey. It was during one such hunt that a young puff adder, crossing a road, unknowingly became the target of a majestic African eagle. The eagle swooped down from the sky with terrifying precision and clutched the snake tightly in its sharp, unyielding talons. The snake, caught completely off guard, lay motionless, unable to fight back. But the eagle wasn't in a hurry to finish the kill. With an air of confidence and arrogance, it kept the snake firmly in its grasp, surveying the surrounding landscape, as if relishing the power it held. After a brief moment, the eagle lowered its head and, with terrifying accuracy, used its razor-sharp beak to begin disemboweling the snake. The bird did not hesitate. It used its lethal weapon to tear into the soft, vulnerable belly of the snake, slicing through its scales and flesh without mercy. The predator ripped the snake apart with brutal efficiency, severing its body into 2 halves. With one swift motion, the eagle lifted the snake's tail in its powerful talons and flew off toward the shade of a nearby tree to feast. But the most important part of the snake, the head, where its lethal venomous glands were located, was left behind, discarded carelessly by the eagle. The gruesome nature of this scene paints a brutal picture of the savage world these creatures inhabit, where even the deadliest of predators must be on constant alert. In this world, survival isn't guaranteed. Only the strongest, the most cunning, and the most ruthless can claim victory. The African puff adder, despite being one of the most venomous snakes on the planet, was no match for the ferocity and skill of the eagle. It was just another chapter in the never-ending struggle for dominance in the unforgiving wild. The kiss of death, the deadly black mamba. In the heart of the wild, the black mamba reigns supreme, feared and revered by all who know its power. This snake, often called the kiss of death by locals, is a living nightmare for any creature that crosses its path. Its sleek, sinuous body stretches from 2.5 to 3.2 meters in length, though some individuals can grow as long as 4.5 meters, making it one of the longest and most terrifying snakes to ever slither across the earth. The black mamba is not only known for its incredible size, but it also holds the terrifying title of being the fastest snake in the world, capable of moving at an astonishing speed of up to 5.4 meters per second. Though its scales may appear pale, ranging from yellowish-green to gray, the black mamba gets its name from the sinister, pitch-black interior of its mouth, a sight that strikes fear into the hearts of those unfortunate enough to witness it. But it is the mamba's venom that truly defines it. This venom is a deadly cocktail of neurotoxins so potent that it can paralyze and kill an adult human in just under 30 minutes, if left untreated. The victim of a black mamba bite experiences an excruciating, unstoppable pain as their body slowly shuts down, their heart seizing up as the venom courses through their bloodstream, rendering them helpless. It is said that the black mamba can wipe out the lives of up to 80 people simultaneously with a single dose of venom, should it strike in a group. But what truly sets the black mamba apart is its unmatched agility and its ability to thrive in both terrestrial and aquatic environments. This snake is not just a land predator, its swimming skills are legendary, and it can move through water with remarkable speed and precision. Typically, black mambas prefer to hide in secluded places, such as caves or under tree roots, and they are creatures of the day, hunting in broad daylight. Their preferred prey includes small mammals like squirrels, hares, rodents, and even birds. On occasion, they may even devour smaller snakes, displaying their dominance over all creatures in their territory. However, in the raw world of nature, not every prey animal succumbs easily to the black mamba's deadly grasp. Take, for example, the case of a resilient gecko, a creature often seen as an easy target for the mamba. One day, as the gecko crossed a road, it found itself snatched by the black mamba. In an instant, the venomous snake launched a rapid and relentless series of strikes, each bite more lethal than the last. It seemed as though the gecko's fate was sealed, its chances of survival slim to none. But against all odds, the gecko refused to give in. Despite enduring multiple venomous strikes, it summoned a fierce determination, fighting back with every ounce of strength it could muster. The mamba, despite its lethal venom and overwhelming speed, could not break the gecko's will to survive. With every attempt, the gecko fought tooth and nail, showing an unwavering spirit and resilience that no predator could easily crush. After a prolonged and exhausting struggle, the mamba, unable to land the killing blow, was forced to retreat. Defeated, it slithered back to the safety of its grassy home, having been outlasted by the tenacious gecko. In nature, even the deadliest predators may encounter a foe with a heart too strong to yield. The scene was intense. A crocodile had just captured a delicious prey, its powerful jaws sinking into a juicy, tender piece of meat. The leopard, its stomach growling with hunger, could barely contain its impatience. With its eyes fixed on the succulent flesh, it bided its time, waiting for the perfect moment to strike and steal the meal from the mighty predator. But the leopard, known for its swift, daring nature, lacked the patience necessary for such a delicate operation. The relentless pangs of hunger pushed it to act sooner than planned. Instead of patiently waiting for a chance to snatch up the leftovers from the crocodile's meal, the leopard's hunger overwhelmed its instincts. It decided to take a dangerous risk and attempt to steal the meat directly from the crocodile. Several other leopards, emboldened by their shared hunger, approached the crocodile, attempting to steal the piece of meat from its mouth. What followed was a battle between two powerful forces, one, a stealthy predator, and the other, a dangerous and merciless hunter. The crocodile's reputation for deadly power was well earned. With jaws capable of exerting the strongest bite force of any living creature, it was an apex predator in the water. Its conical teeth were designed not to cut or chew, but to grab, puncture, and hold fast, preventing any escape. With its massive jaws, the crocodile could snap through bone and flesh with terrifying efficiency. However, in its greed, the crocodile had bitten off more than it could chew, clutching a piece of meat too large to manage. This left it vulnerable, unable to defend itself against the crafty thief. The crocodile's only option was to clamp its jaws shut and close its eyes, hoping against hope that the leopard would fail in its mission. But the leopard was relentless. Using all of its agility and cunning, it managed to work the meat free, pulling it out of the crocodile's mouth not just once, but twice, securing two large chunks of flesh. With its prize in hand, the leopard retreated, savoring the stolen feast. Meanwhile, in another part of the African savanna, a tragic scene was unfolding. A wild boar, alone and vulnerable, found itself in the deadly sights of a pack of wild dogs. Though the boar attempted to seek refuge in a nearby den, its efforts were in vain. The wild dogs quickly surrounded the entrance, and before long, they were biting into its flesh, pulling it out of the safety of its hiding place. Once the boar was dragged out, the pack tore into it with savage fury. The boar fought back, but the sheer number of wild dogs and the ferocity of their attack overwhelmed it. The boar was left wounded and exhausted, unable to defend itself any longer. The wild dogs continued to tear into its flesh, leaving nothing but the remains of their prey. Within moments, the boar's life was snuffed out, consumed by the pack's insatiable hunger. It was a chilling display of nature's raw and brutal power. The wild dogs, once underestimated by many, had proven themselves a force to be reckoned with. Their teamwork and determination were unmatched, and the boar's fate was a harsh reminder of the unforgiving world they lived in. And so, dear viewers, we come to the end of today's video. After watching these incredible and dramatic moments unfold, what do you think? Do you have any thoughts or ideas you'd like to share with us to help make our videos even better? Please leave a comment below to let us know. For now, we say goodbye, and we look forward to seeing you again in our next video.